viewers, I have some updates for you from Afar front, from Kasagita, from Chifira. Tigray Defense Force has lost ground in Afar region, no doubt about that. But the question, viewers, is what is the reason behind that? Is it a tactical withdrawal or a TDF has suffered losses on a far front? If TDF suffered losses on a far front, why did it suffer losses? What is the reason behind that? And has the situation changed within the past few hours, or situation is the same and TDF is out of Afar? We have some updates for you. Firstly, viewers, now we have visual confirmation from several sources that TDF has lost ground in Afar region, though so far Tigray Central Command has not issued any statement in this regard. They are talking about other fronts, but no TPLF leader, Tigray Central Command, no one is talking about the losses in Afar region. We have seen pictures of Afar fighters from Kasagita. Then yesterday I shared picture with you Chifira. Chifira, Kasagita, Aliveha, Barka, all are under Afar control. Tigray Defense Force has been pushed out of Afar. Yesterday, interestingly, viewers, an Al Jazeera Arabic correspondent, Muhammad Taha, managed to reach Chifira town. He reported live from Chifira. And when he was reporting from Chifira town, a sound of gunshots was being heard in the background. And he confirmed that Chifira was under the control of Afar militias. Interestingly, he did not mention Ethiopian National Defense Force, though Ethiopian government media is saying that Ethiopian National Defense Force has taken control of Chifira, Barka and Kasagita. But the reporter Muhammad Taha of Al Jazeera Arabic said that pro-government militias are in control of Chifira, and Tigray Defense Force has been pushed out of Chifira town. So we have now visual confirmation, pictures, videos that Chifira, Barka, Kasagita are under Afar control. What I have been saying within the past few days, that Afar militias are playing a key role in Afar. Now it's being confirmed by Al Jazeera Arabic as well that the reporter confirmed that Afar fighters are in control of Chifira town. No mention of Ethiopian National Defense Force. Now, second question, viewers, is why did TDF suffer losses? Were there any material losses? 4 pictures have been shared by some Afar news sources. Shifa Afari shared some pictures yesterday of destroyed TDF's military equipment. You can see the pictures on your screen. These are tanks, T-55 and T-62 tanks of Tigray Defense Force. They have been destroyed, they have been damaged on Afar front, and these tanks were mostly destroyed due to drone strikes and air strikes. This is the first time within the past few months that we are seeing 4 TDF tanks destroyed on some front. So yes, TDF has suffered losses in terms of weaponry, in terms of human loss as well. Then we saw pictures from Kasagita. You can see the pictures. The town has been leveled. It seems a small village. It seems that there were heavy air strikes and drone strikes on Kasagita, and TDF could not counter these air strikes and drone strikes. You see that the town has been leveled, infrastructure, the buildings, they have been razed to the ground. Same is the situation in Chifira, viewers. Al Jazeera Arabic correspondent reported that their shops have been looted and there are dead bodies inside town as well. People have fled Chifira and the town has turned into a sort of barrack for Afar fighters who are in control of the town. But fighting is still going on near Chifira. To the west of Chifira, along the road, Chifira-Wuldia road, are very strategic mountains, viewers. Chifra Barka road is plain terrain, but Chifra-Wuldia road has a terrain which is very mountainous, and there fighting is going on. Afar forces, Afar militias are trying to push TDF out of these strategic mountainous places, but so far we don't have any information from these mountainous areas, which are very key areas. If you're in control of mountainous areas, you can storm Chifra once again. So that is why fighting is still going on in those mountainous areas to the west of Chifra between Afar forces and Tigray Defense Force. We can clearly sum up, viewers, that TDF has suffered losses in Afar region. It's mainly due to air superiority held by Ethiopian forces. Ethiopian Air Force has drones and bombers, fighter jets. It's using its air power very indiscriminately. You can see the damage in kasagita in Chifra. It just bombarded these places with airstrikes, and Tigray fighters had no shelter. They suffered losses and they had to retreat from Kasagita, from Aliviha, from Barka, and from Chifra. Does it mean that TDF's Afar offensive is over? So far, it's over, at least from two sides, from Bati and from Chifra sides. TDF's Afar offensive is over. It might try to enter Afar from some other direction. Yesterday, we received some reports that Tigray Defense Force and OLA were trying to enter Afar from Oromia Special Zone. We could not confirm those reports, but definitely TDF might try to enter Afar from some other direction. But their main offensive from two directions, from Chifra and from Bati, it has definitely failed. TDF has suffered losses, material human losses. Chifra is still very volatile because fighting is going on close to Chifra. So we'll have to wait a little. Can Afar militias move along the road, Chifra-Wuldia road? If they dislodge TDF from these mountainous places to the west of Chifra, then they can advance towards Wuldia, towards Marsa as well. TDF's Wuldia, Marsa front could come under pressure if Afar forces ENDF manage to dislodge TDF from mountainous places, and if they succeed in marching along Chifra-Wuldia road. So we can just sum up, viewers, that third offensive launched by Tigray Defense Force into Afar has suffered a setback. TDF has been pushed back into Amhara region. Thank you for watching.